Vanakkam friends, good evening. Just a minute, I will post the link to our members and then Vanakkam friends, good evening. Just a minute, I will post the link to our members and then Vanakkam, yeah sir, good evening. கொஞ்ச நாள் அண்ணா ஆலய காணோம் நீங்கள் யூஸ்வலாக ஜாயின் பண்ணுவீங்க மார்னிங் செஷனில் இப்போ கொஞ்ச நாளாக காணும் ஏதாவது வேலையில் பிஸியாக இருந்தீங்களான்றது தெரில. Okay, let's wait for one more minute and see if people are joining, and then we will go with the queries for, or else we will look after the, what do you say, forecast for next tomorrow's session. Actually speaking, today was a fantastic day since opening. Something I felt like today was, before even market opened, by while writing the opening view at 6:30 a.m. I felt like that it is going to be my day. My day in the sense, very rare failure occurs. That's what happened like yesterday, like today, happened today. From the time market opened, we have given an advance call for Nifty, buying Nifty 16500 call. When it comes to 16400, around that area, 16438 was the low, I guess, today. Let me see what is the low. Yeah, 16443 was the low. Actually, 438 was the low of yesterday, I guess. 443 was the low. And 16500 call made a low of 32.10. During that time also, I have advised saying that buy around 30. So, on expiry days, you all very well know that picking at exact level might be a bit difficult task. From there, it fired till 149. It was one short of 150. 148.95 was the high of today. That's how it went today. And similar way, right at the word go in the markets when it started, everything was in red. IT alone was in red, was in green, and TCS especially was in strong green. Yesterday we picked 3,400 call of TCS, and today it almost met our target. 105 was my target, and 104.95 was the high of today. And in commodities also, we have done very decent today. Twice we have taken crude, and both of the instances we have booked profits. Barring that, in last 15 minutes also, we have taken one ICICI Bank trade, and we have done decent profits. Bank Nifty 35,500 call. Finally, Nifty 16,600 call. Everything gave us positive results today. Bharti Airtel 700 call. Bajaj Finserv 13,500 call, everything went on very well today. So now let's see what we can expect tomorrow. Tomorrow, I guess I feel like PVR could rock. Why I am saying PVR could rock? It's anybody's guess. People can easily guess. Pan India movie, Vikram getting released tomorrow. So we would not. It's not like a Pan India movie kind of stuff, but still, it is Kamal Hassan movie. A man who is famous across the world for his acting. So I would say tomorrow PVR could rock. In fact, we must have picked yesterday 1860 call, which I had in my watch list, but unfortunately, because of some um, misinterpretation with my end, I missed to suggest it yesterday at 45. But still, we have picked it at 55 today. Good evening, Bharat. So, probably tomorrow, I guess PVR could rock and he will deliver good results for us. And before even going into stock specific, we will see how Nifty is expected to perform tomorrow. So this is Nifty charts. I will go into my default setup wherein all the moving averages, MACD, stochastic, RSI, everything will be in place so that you will be able to understand easily. Yeah, this is the Nifty daily charts, and if you closely observe here, like I mentioned in the last 5 minutes, Nifty has formed a inside bar once again. 2 days before it was an inside bar, it broke on the downside, and then directly he came towards this particular zone to fill the gap, and then today again it is a inside bar. Probably tomorrow he can break out on the higher side. If all is well, I predict that Nifty could break out on the higher side, which means 16,650 plus, and thereafter even 16,700 is possible intraday tomorrow, where we can have a fight between bulls and bears. So as of present situation, yeah, let's see what SGX is quoting now or what Nasdaq is doing. Yeah, Nasdaq is 69 points in green. Singapore Nifty is 22 points in red. But never mind. The things will change only when Nasdaq is closing. So if my guess is correct, if today's low is holding, I mean yesterday's low, 16,430, that for 38 is the exact low. So 430 we will have it as 430, and if this low holds, tomorrow we could break out on the higher side, and probably we could traverse or get past above 16,700. And remember one thing, if 16,700 is getting passed on the higher side, I am 100% sure this super trend will show us a buy signal. So for example, if 16,700 is taken out on the higher side and maybe 16,730, 740 kind of stuff, at that area we super trend could generate a buy signal. What happens if super trend generates a buy signal? Generally speaking, for the next 5 days minimum, the trend will be continuing on the same side. Either it will be continuing on the same side or it will be a consolidation kind of stuff, but definitely it will not come down. That's how it is. So if tomorrow's close is above 16,700, by any chance? 16,700 or above. If you want me to give an exact number, I always look for some fancy number kind of stuff, right? So 16,707.70. If this number is taken out and if Nifty is managing to have a close above this particular level tomorrow, there are very bright chances that my target of 16,900 to 17,000 will be met during next week. Remember, we were the first to give such targets during before the last week of May series. Okay, so that is how we can expect Nifty to perform. So, what if it breaks on the downside? Even if it breaks on the downside, 16,435 below, we will have support at 16,221, which is the 20 moving average. So don't worry about it too much right now. A breakout above this particular level and then came back, retested the breakout area and then climbed up on the higher side. Now we are having only the bars. Remember last week we have suggested that it is going to be a W kind of pattern. It has completed a small W kind of pattern, and if he wants to complete the big W, he is supposed to hit 17,300. My initial target is 16,900 to 17,000. Only after crossing that level we can dream about 17,300. So this is what we can expect in Nifty for tomorrow. If you people have any queries, you can ask me now. Post your queries, be it stock specific or something related to commodities or something related to training or whatsoever it may be. You can ask. I will just we will refer the charts and answer it to you. If there is no questions, we will be forced to end our session quickly. Remember, I have conducted a poll and seen how many of you are willing to join the session. I mean, how many of you said okay to join the session, and then only we have scheduled a live session. So I expect questions. Right, Rajkumar has posted something. DLF and Coal India. DLF. Let's check one by one, Raj. So DLF. Yeah, this is the daily chart. Once again, I will change it into my default setup. Why I have marked it as default setup is because this is the place where I have all the indicators put together at one stage. So while referring for if I want to say something, it should be in a concrete manner. It should not be like seesaw kind of stuff, yo-yo kind of stuff. This may happen, this might happen, this kind of stuff I hate saying. Okay, so when I want to say something confident, I need to have all the indicators in place. That's why I have uh, post named as default setup. Okay, because here I have all the indicators in place. Bollinger Band 20, 10, 50, 100, 200 moving average, and then uh, super trend, stochastic, MACD, RSI. So everything put together, when we analyze, we will get a concrete information that this is going to move up or this is going to be the strong support. If it's not broken, we need not worry about it. Like that kind of stuff. We will get into a concrete confirmation. So that's the reason. Okay. Now coming back to DLF, stock gave us an exit opportunity at 350 in our 350 call which we were holding since last week, and now it is slowly coming down from there. So coming down in the sense where it can take support. That will be the first question. The first question, the answer for your first question is the immediate simple moving average. 10 simple moving average at 331. So probably it will take support at 331 and then climb on the higher side. So if you want to take a long, venture along, then you can take it around 332, 333 areas with a stop just below 10 moving average, which is at 328. Okay, so let me see whether it is 328 or 23. Yeah, 328 only. So if just below 328, you can have a stop loss. On the higher side, you can expect the another retest of 350, and if the stock crosses 350.50, 350.50, okay, if that level is crossed, this super trend level will be your next target, 363.5. So this is about DLF and Coal India. Very clear buy. It has given a super trend signal, a super trend buy signal, clear buy, but buying at this levels will be a bit higher price. So wait for a, what is the close today? 197.6 is the close. Maybe around 192, 190 areas you can buy with a stop just below this 10 moving average, which is at 187. So maybe 186 will be your stop loss, and you can buy around 190, 192. If you ask me for a target, then this could be your immediate target. What is this particular, this high? 208. 208 will be your immediate target. So now just calculate yourself. If you buy at current market price 198 tomorrow, 197, 198 tomorrow, your stop loss will be 10 points, sorry, 11 points, and your target will be 10 points, 10 or 11 points. Okay. So that's the reason I said you to buy on a retracement where your stop loss will be 3 to 5 points and your target will be 15 to 20 points. That is the reason. Your view on Hindalco for next week. Hindalco, I am expecting not Hindalco, the entire metals pack. Okay, I am expecting it to move on the higher side. Hindalco, my target is 450, but it is not for the next week. See, this is the we have seen a massive fall in last 1.5 months, and in the last 10 days we are seeing a good consolidation. Once this consolidation is over, we will definitely take off on the higher side, and 450 will be my initial target. But 450 I am expecting anytime throughout this month. You very well know about the metals pack. It will move wild when it gains momentum on a particular direction. Okay, so now as of now it is in the consolidation phase. See here, when it took a direction on the downside, it fell like hell. Okay, from 550, 600 odd levels all the way till 350, almost 40% vanished in just 1.5 months of time. April till mid-May. Okay, in just 1.5 months of time, if you calculate the number of trading days, probably it will be somewhere around 30 to 35 days. In just 30-35 days, it fell like hell. Now it is consolidating. The moment it gains momentum on the higher side, the same kind of pace how it fell, it will be coming on the higher side. And what will be the conclusive signal? a close about 20 moving average for 2 days. See this, the middle line of the Bollinger Band, which is dark black in color, is the 20 moving average. The moment he fell down and closed below 20 moving average for 2 continuous days, see the fall here. Same way, if it is taking out the 20 moving average and closing over here, you will see a superb rally. My initial target is 450. I will revise my target when it comes to 450. If my guess is correct, worst case scenario, he will go and test the 200 moving average. 200 moving average is 488 as of now, but we can't dream about that immediately. Only when it cross 450, we can dream about that. So, any other questions which you people want to answer? See the metal SPAC, how it has gone today. It has gone mad actually. Metals, copper 3%, aluminum 1.1%, zinc 1.5. So if this is going to be the case, tomorrow we will fire on the higher side, definitely. What happened to natural gas all of a sudden? Sudden fall. I think I was looking for shorting around 690 zones, but he fell like anything. While logging into this live session, I was thinking of shorting it. I thought maybe after logging, finishing the live session, then I can go for a short, or it fell down harshly, 35 points. This bad miss, could have gained a superb money.